Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I'm your Dungeon Master Michael. We have an exciting session in store for you tonight, but first we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you'll be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !midnight in our chat for a clickable link. You can find their music videos on YouTube, listen to the music on Spotify, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. Love the music. It's a great time, and it should be especially useful during tonight's session. We also have artwork created by Jeremiah. Jeremiah is our resident character artist here in the campaign. He has created all the character buffs that you see before you here today, along with the full body artwork as well that you see during our mid-session break. You can join our Discord using the command !Discord in our chat, or go to lichsouls.com/discord to join it, and therefore you'll have a mutual server with Slimy Rice, also known as Jeremiah, and you'll be able to message him. You can alternatively message him directly via friend request first. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. Artwork is fantastic, and yeah.
Hey, at least your stutter wasn't wrong, though. At least right. Because he does technically create the character butts as well as the character busts, so.
I haven't drawn any character's butt. I'm making it very clear.
Stay tuned for the upcoming Prestige Encounters pinup calendar. We
I mean, honestly.
But the implications.
Honestly, really, let's do it. That sounds great.
I am really excited for this session, everybody. So everybody grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and we begin tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week in his very own words is none other than Naoki. Take it away.
Okay, just to preface, he's singing this in Sylvan, but I really don't feel like offending the Celts today, so I'm just going to sing in English. Mirror, what's behind you? Save me from the things I see, and keep it from the world. Why won't you let me hide from me? Mirror, mirror, tell me something. Who's the loneliest of all? Oh, sorry, Emlyn. Was just singing a Sylvan song I heard in a tavern. Can you keep writing, please? Anyways, we all regroup back at the tavern. Sanash and Emlyn explained this to us, that the artifact that we are pulling out of this tree is more of a conduit that can channel much more powerful spells through it than an actual physical shield, as it was explained. They couldn't find anything about a person of pure of heart removing it, however. Me and Talia pass out everyone's ballroom clothes and performing outfits that we thought would look best for everyone. We only had their measurements, and that was about it. We also resolved from Sana and M's research that there is no way that we could break this deal, and I really don't think that we want to see anybody, especially Diablo, be torn apart limb by limb for eons, or as long as Contras feels like it, apparently. With that, we steal our resolve and look for ways into the event, with me and Sanash and Percy going to the performing arts tryouts to sneak into the list, while Razad, Emlyn, and Talia goes the cooks, and Renatus takes his jeweler guy on a nice night on the town. The next day, after a successful night of getting everyone away into the ball, we attempted to go back to the Jade Archive on the way to get more information regarding the next eclipse that Eggy managed to snatch from a scroll in the archive. The librarian said no to all the requests that were put in and told the party to get out, unfortunately, because it was time for their lunch. So we ended up spending our time enjoying the sights of the city before the night. It was the night of the heist and everything was set to go. Me and Sanasha to put on a show while Percy was on guard duty near the tree. Razad, Emlyn, and Talia were the cooks and servers for the evening, while Renatus had his way in through the front door with that jeweler guy. Everything was ready to go, even the gorgeous ballroom outfits in the bag of holding. The night started off pleasantly, me and Sanasha mystifying the crowd with our literal swan song and the Orkrelvish opera while the servers began their rounds serving the guests. The king Mozarag, delighted by our performance, began to applaud, prompting the whole room to begin applauding our work, and the ball began with the strings and wind sections of the orchestra being cued to play. We all changed out of our uniform into our absolutely stunning numbers that would make some socialites blush from how fine and detailed they were. I wore a purple tux with a cape and masquerade mask. Sanasha had a black dress that transformed from their performing outfit via tearing off that red shawl that was kind of holding up their outfit, actually. I made sure to handpick Emmeline's outfit, being a tight purple dress with a slit on the leg to show off her best features, as I usually know she stays covered up in her adventuring gear when I know her body is stunning, and she should too. Oh, are you turning red, Em? Anyways, Talia had on a lovely emerald green dress with thorns that framed her nice ranger legs, while Rosad and Renatus opted for a more gentleman's look with red and black as the main colors of their looks for the evening. Percy unfortunately opted to stay in armor for the evening while we danced the night away. It was so lovely. I wish we could do this more, but unfortunately we didn't just come here for the party favors. Rosad had apparently managed to spill some wine on a guest and offered to bring him a freshly prestidigitationed cloak courtesy of Emmeline. What we didn't know is that he had taken the Hextus root that was inside his little pocketbook and poured it all in his drink to create a distraction. Upon taking a few sips, the man suddenly exploded into a bright shower of flames, lightning, ice, and other elemental chaos swarming in out of his body, causing all the guards to rush over away from Percy and the tree. With that, he was free to pluck the eye from the tree. Percy reaches deep, pulling the eye from the tree as the gods attempt to smite him in the process, channeling large amounts of radiant light, as he said, into him to ward him off. He succeeds, however, pulling it out, and we see amidst the meteor shower a light that extended to the heavens above. Upon this happening, sirens begin to go off, alerting the guards that the tree had been taken. In an instant, the tree wilted, having lost the eye, and we all make a break for it amidst the chaos. We managed to make it to the main courtyard before we see an enormous golden dragon slam down in front of the now revealed Percy. Sanasha thankfully looked down at the ghastly watch attached to her side, telling Contras, if he has a plan, he better do it now before Percy gets turned to ash. The watch began to float into the sky, unraveling from Sanasha's heart before transforming into the demonic prince himself, floating towards the scary-looking dragon. He sneered, asking Percy to give him the eye, taking it in his hand, smiling wryly, before shifting the earth itself until he was standing right beside the dragon. He looked up at the dragon, smiled the most evil, malevolent smile I could ever see, before snapping his fingers, causing the Dragon King himself to transmute, bones cracking, blood spilling, and breaking, while his talons grew to form a blade, and the eye sat in the middle. He lifted the weapon up into the air, and a beam of light shot up into the sky as we watched the runic wards glow brightly before shattering into nothingness. Casimir's edicts has been broken. The veil is no more, Veiled Vanguard, Contras explained to us, laughing, as our contract glowed in his hand, burning into dust, having been fulfilled. What have we done?
Thank you so much, Naoki.
Good job.
The party stands there as Contras, the demon lord of deceit, wields the sword made from the living king of the dragon lords, Mozarag the Brilliant. In one hand he holds the sword, and the other he holds the eye of Harut Kahim, the artifact stolen by Percy with the assistance of the party, used to now destroy the crumbling edicts of Casimir. The edicts were, as you remember, the barrier around the mortal plane, protecting the mortal plane from direct influence of those of divine power. Pandemonium begins to break out the city as screams of terror begin to spread. Alarm bells start to ring. Guards start to run, not towards the danger, but away from this incredibly powerful being that just turned their king into a sword. He faces
We gotta get out of here.
the party. Now, I believe that your usefulness has run dry. In a flash, he is before you, wielding the sword high. As it comes down, a sound of thunder rings out, and the sword is knocked away from its true strike, swinging down into the ground. He looks up, what? As he is blown back and crashes into the wall of the crystal tower. Where Contras once stood is now a man. He would be immortal looking outside, the cracks of golden light spreading throughout his body, shown beneath the skin. A long billowing cloak along his back and a tricorn hat upon his head. He wields a smoking pistol within his hand. You all right? He looks back at the party.
Razad's gonna look at this form, just like squinting, trying to make out what he's seeing.
Two more figures appear him. As Contras begins to stand up, he opens his arms and three massive devils spawn from the ground, wielding a sword of flame and a whip of lightning. There's a flash as an invisible figure strikes down these three figures in a 7 sword strike movement. Appearing before you. You've seen this one before. Casimir stands now before Revelor. What have you done? He looks back at the party. A collection of music begins to play and flowers begin to sprout as a third member joins this. Horns upon his head curling back. Well, we're here. Casimir looks back at the party. You all must get out of here. We will keep Contras as busy as we can. Safe who you can. But you have hard choices to make.
Where's that sword that fell?
It didn't fall from his hand. It like he knocked it out of its as he was swinging down. It threw off the trajectory. It's still within his hand, and then he got knocked back against the wall.
Got you. In that note, Emmeline's gonna start booking it towards where the Dragon Elves are.
You watch as
I'm leaving the city.
Tora, Renatus, and Casimir spring to action, taking on Contras in his most empowered form, the power of multiple gods within his hands. Contras, as Casimir is looking back, runs up and knocks Casimir into the tower. Casimir goes through the wall. Destruction begins to ring out as these 4 gods begin to do battle within the city.
Right. I think we need to go.
Razad,
We need to go.
he just turns around and starts fucking running.
Yeah, Emmeline is already running towards
She saw Emmeline
the
go, and
nest.
we
Yeah, he's
ran
booking it.
straight after her.
Yeah, full on.
Running them heels.
Yeah, rip them
She's
off.
gonna-
Rip them bitches off.
Percy's gonna look for a second towards Tora and just in like not out loud, but like in his head, he's gonna be like, "Well, mouth it, I guess." I didn't know. I'm sorry, and then start running. but he didn't say it.
Have we distributed our gear at any point when we were rushing down, or are we still just dressed for a good time?
We'll say
Guys.
that you have distributed your gear, but
Yeah.
it does take time to get armor on. I believe it's medium or higher. Does anybody have that type of armor on? Or
Sinasha's just gonna put her bracers, has her bracers back on. But she's
Percy's
have
still
armor.
technically in his armor and stuff because he just used his guy's self.
My armor's light.
Emmeline is
I've-
armorless.
I've been wearing my armor from the get-go,
right
so
now.
Light armor.
She'll need to put it back on later.
you watch as you're running through the city, cracks along the ground begin to open and spread as fire begins to pour forth through these portals opened up by Contras. Those of demonic lineage begin to pour through and attack the city. You look behind you, you see Casimir shoot up into the air, his sword his rapier in his hand starts to glow with a golden light as this angelic music begins to ring throughout the skies. He goes invisible for a moment, and just as Contra's about to swing, you watch as these barbs of silver begin to wrap around his arm, stopping him from striking Casimir. The party continues to run as devils and demons alike begin to attack the city. What are y'all doing?
As we're running down like these very chaotic streets, Emmeline would like to cast a series of cantrips like Firebolt on a random assortment of demons that she could see as she's
Okay.
running. But she's not gonna stop.
Okay, go ahead and roll a firebolt for me, please. Attack.
A critical fumble. Whoa. It's an 8.
As the body of one of the combatants, you do not know which at this point, crashes into a building. It begins to crumble and fall on a collection of people running for their lives. Emmeline, in an attempt to shoot at this rubble, trying to dispel it, misses as it crumbles and smashes about 5 citizens of the city of Kiradao.
Can I add that to my kill count?
No.
Anything that comes near me will be getting shot by my bow.
Rosad is going to, using his acrobatic abilities, try and guide people through the through harm's way, out of harm's way, like escape routes type of steal. You know what I mean?
Yep. Go ahead and roll for acrobatics
Okay.
for me, because I get what you're trying to say.
That is minimum 21.
21. As rubble is starting to fall from this literal battle of deities, and the city begins to spring to action as guards and dragon lords alike begin to defend it from the collection of fiends and devils, Rosad begins to very athletically dodge through the rubble, allowing others to follow in his footsteps.
Percy will be looking out for guards fighting, and anyone that seems to be injured, he'll throw off healing words at.
How many would you like
as
to
he's running
expend?
past? Let's say 6.
You want to use 6 spell slots?
Yes.
All right. So go
Can
ahead.
I just mark
and
them off,
fill
or do
this
you want me to roll them?
Yep. And I am keeping track of things at the moment.
So
Yes.
if it matters, I'm using 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s, and 2 level 3s.
Okay. As this fight continues, now buildings are starting to catch fire. Towers, buildings alike are starting to crumble as this is a massive invasion of demonic forces that are as unprecedented in these times. You turn a corner an alleyway, and you come across 3 houses that are all on fire. In fact, let me give you a visual.
A visual.
Oh.
A visual. Yeah, that's definitely a street.
Hmm.
So,
Oh,
standing
God.
before you is a large horned devil. He is wielding his weapon in his hands, and around him are the swarms of these larval creatures, but with the faces of tortured souls upon them. Think of a maggot, but with a human's face, slightly larger.
Nope.
Though.
No, I'm okay, thanks.
I would rather not
Yeah.
imagine that.
These
Love
buildings
that.
around you are on fire, and I will tell you, out of character, there are doors marked. You can all see the doors marked, correct?
Yes.
The inside of these buildings will be revealed to you as you enter and leave them, as you hear shouts
Question.
of alarm from inside the buildings. The doors can
Question.
be opened, that sort of thing. What?
Windows?
Windows
see windows.
are objects that you can open and close as well.
Okay.
You just click on them. So, at this point, everybody, I need you to roll for initiative, please. Let me get the initiative up before you roll.
Get a surprise.
All right, now you may roll for initiative. And let's go ahead and...
Yeah.
Boo.
Dun, 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 dun.
Gonna be one of those nights, huh?
Hey, I mean, we had no combat last session. We just watched a dark prince of the hells turn our host into a sword. So
Okay, so that's like a Tuesday for us. What else is new?
that's actually a Wednesday for us.
Ah,
Tuesday's the
At eight-
days where the angels
specifically
come
at
down and
8 p.m.
Those-
Eastern
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
on twitch.tv/Little
we can schedule
now,
it in
these
then.
swarms of larvae, they are going to go on initiative count 20.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind as
Yep.
we move on with the combat. Let me go ahead and
I
add
mean-
everybody's turn. You hear the sound of buzzing as well as these mosquito-like demons also appear.
Oh my God, they have such a large proboscis that it's larger than their tokens. It's like I'm too big for these circles.
That's a mosquito?
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah,
It's like a mosquito bird.
that thing looks brutal.
It's like a mosquito and a crow.
It's a mosquito.
It's
Its favorite kind of cooking. Mesquite.
other campaigns.
I know, it just, this picture, every time I'm looking at it, like, look at the evil within its eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
It comes pre-soaked with blood.
All right,
There's a little dot of light in there. Maybe they can still be saved.
Initiative. It is going to be Sanash's turn.
Guess who?
Emily's on deck. Then resides in the hole. Take it away.
Guess what I'm gonna do, guys?
You're gonna try to talk things out.
I'm gonna rage.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a barbarian. So Sanasha rages, having a lot of frustration, having built up, feeling angry, and this is like probably the most spiteful, angry rage you've seen from her so far, not just built up barbarian force. And she is going to lunge, using none of my movement yet, up to this creature, and is just going to start hacking away at it. And I'll point out to you, while she is wearing her bracers, she is wearing a ballroom gown with a red fur. She did not change into her normal ranger clothing, and a red fur shawl as she's doing this. Gonna go ahead with my first. Once it gets loaded up, y'all are going crazy in chat right now, by the way. I just want to make sure that's on, and we're gonna go from here. Great axe in hand. Natural 20.
All right, natural 20 to start off the initiative. You're
Yeah,
attacking
okay.
the blue one
Attacking
marked blue.
the blue one marked blue. Yeah. So we're gonna just go for this. So that is 18 slashing damage on the big red blue marked bug guy.
All right, 18 damage on the one marked blue. Okay.
Is he still standing?
Oh yeah.
Well, let's do it again. Because if there's one thing barbarians do, it's hit. Natural 20. Ain't no way! Oh my god!
1 out of
Gag.
400 chance.
That's 15 slashing. Oh my god. I don't even know how to deal with that.
How much?
So it's 33 total damage.
Okay, so another 15. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Still
Two.
up.
Still up. Okay.
Looking bloody
So
though.
she's kind of just scream in its face, and like she's got like little like what looks like bark growing from the corners of her eyes and mouth as she's just absolutely overcome with anger. Next turn.
All right, it is now initiative count 20. Before Emmeline goes, the larvae are going to move.
Oh, lol, they coming.
Oh, they're not going to you.
They're going for the innocents.
Emmeline, you can take your turn. Chloe.
All right, now that the lag has subsided, Evelyn is going to take a different approach, and she's going to run over to this window and peer through it to see what's inside.
Okay.
Is that
Put your
possible?
token inside. Just inside the window. It won't count as your movement, but there you go. None of you can see
Okay.
inside except for Chloe, by the way. That is what you see inside. You see these
All right.
two denizens of Kiradal and the swarms of larvae beginning to come towards them within their dwelling.
She'll cry out to the team, people in there need help, and then she'll come over to the other window and do the same thing.
All right.
And she'll just peek inside.
There are 3 citizens inside with larvae starting to come in through the window.
In here too, and she'll open the window. Is that a full action or a bonus action?
You're fine there.
Cool. Can I hop through it?
Do you have the movement to do that?
I do not, so can I shoot through the window?
Yeah, if you have line of sight.
All right. If I put it here, right? I can cast.
Sure, I'll allow it.
We'll take that W. We'll do a cantrip firebolt for 26 to hit.
26 to hit. Sorry, give me a second.
I also technically should have done more damage than that. I should have
26 will
done
hit.
another 6.
Sweet. Then that will be 16 fire damage to the larvae.
16 fire damage to the larvae. The first group there is dead.
Let's go.
I'm not used to having Great Weapon Master. I forgot that I was supposed to add my proficiency in Bonfire on top of that.
Next turn.
Yeah, so it would have been 6 more damage.
Anything? And that's your turn there, Chloe? All right, it is now Razad's turn with Percy in the hole. Horn Devil's up next.
Razad's gonna climb through this window here. Does it take any more movement to walk through it?
It's a normal square,
Okay.
like walking through a door.
All right. Goes in here and we'll make some Psychic Blades attacks.
Okay.
That's an 18 against this one right here.
All right, it's gone.
Cool. And he will do an offhanded attack against the other one. Another 18.
I'm sorry, 8. You need to roll damage on the first one there.
Okay.
I thought that was 18 damage. My bad.
No. Alright, so that will be 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay, that one's still up then. So if you want to redirect your other attack.
No, I'll still attack the other one.
Okay, my mistake.
And with the Vex property, you get advantage on that, so he'll have sneak attack.
Okay.
Well, it would have hit anyway, but sneak attack. That is 16 points of damage.
All right, so then it goes down.
Yep.
On the second one, right? That's the one you're
Yeah,
targeting?
the second one.
Okay.
Second
that
one.
one is down.
And that'll be all.
All right. It is now the Horned Devil's turn. He's going to begin to walk up. The Lord help me to watch out for you. He has a deep, guttural voice that just reeks of malice and hatred. Balls of fire are going to form in his hands. He's going to launch one towards Sinasha as the closest target to him.
Goodness gracious.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
All right. Do you have any resistances to fire damage?
I wish.
All right. You're going to take 25 points of fire damage as the first hurl flame attack hits your body.
Oh man, so now she's got a burn, like her black dress is partially on fire.
He is also going to look at you, Sinasha. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh man. Well, that's a 12.
You are now where this flame hit you. It's going to start to burn deeper into your body, much like embers burn beneath the surface of a burnt log. You're going to take some necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage?
Yep, as you have received an infernal wound.
An infernal wound.
That's gonna be 12 points of necrotic damage. You're going to lose hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Okay, how do I turn that off, please?
You need it's a wound. You have to examine it.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna then use its last attack at Percy in the back there, because it has quite a long range with this attack. That is gonna be a 24 to hit Percy.
Yep, that hits.
That is gonna be 26 points of fire damage.
I am down.
All right, Percy goes unconscious just before his turn. It is Percy, I need a death saving throw. Whisper to me, please. And then Naoki, it is now your turn.
Is Percy on fire?
No, he's just a little singed.
With a quick date.
Okay. Alrighty, Naoki is going to be like, Percy! And then immediately like drop down and like use cure wounds on him.
All right, go ahead and roll for cure wounds there, Naoki.
Six.
Percy, your burns begin to heal slightly as you regain 6 hit points. You return to consciousness on the ground as a burning city rages around you. Anything else for your turn, Naoki? Renatus, you're on deck.
That's all.
All right. It is now Renatus' turn.
Michael!
What?
I did roll a 10 for some reason. It's not on, so I'm technically meant to be after
Because you
Naoki.
rolled it late?
I did not. I rolled it
not
ages
at
ago.
all? Oh, did you not click your token first?
Nope.
Yeah, I did. I click shit and it doesn't work for me.
You know, in the software development world, we just call that a user error. But it's okay. It's now
Wow, so
Talia's
much shade.
turn with Renatus on deck. Sorry, Renatus.
That's fine.
You got to see your old character as a god. It's okay.
It's all good. Gives me more time to not know what I'm gonna do.
5, 6, 7. Hello. I've run up to Sanasha. Did you say... What did you say about the wound that she has?
Go ahead and make a medical check for me. Medicine check for
Medical.
me.
Oh god. Okay. I don't know shit.
You know that this wound has to be taken care of in some way, but in the heat of this battle, you can't. The knowledge is not coming to you. Medicine at this moment in time is not your strong suit.
Okay, I'm just gonna touch you with the cure wounds and hope for the best.
All right.
Oh. Yeah. Boom. If that does anything, you get 8.
Sanasha, you heal 8 HP as these severe burn wounds across your body begin to heal. It appears that the healing spell itself did stop the effect of this wound continuing to rot the
It's
body
no
away.
longer sizzling.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yes.
And then I move one more there.
All right.
Fabulous. I'm done.
It is now Renatus' turn. The Cow's Maze are on deck.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, so first things first, got a little movement. So right about there. Boom. Oops, as far as I can move. And then we really want to waste a spell slot for this. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to bonus action cast Misty Step to be right next to. What'd you say this is? A horn what?
A horned devil.
Actually, I want to be right there, right in front of it, the two of them. And then, for my action, I'm gonna two-handed attack the horned devil. 19.
18 will just hit.
Okay. Start for 7 slashing.
Okay.
And then go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna go after the red guy there. Same attack. 11.
11 will miss.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. And that's it for me.
All right. I need. Let's see here. Sanasha, Talia, and Renatus all to make Constitution saving throws, please. DC is 12.
Man.
As the buzzing of these
Yes!
demons'
30-20.
wings begin to fill your ears. You feel like this droning sound begins to make your brain feel fuzzy, and you
These
begin
things.
to black out slightly, but you manage to shake it off and fight off this effect, as it would have made you go unconscious.
Yep.
You are now immune to this
Oh,
effect.
God.
So if you are within 30 feet of this creature at the start of its turns, you do not have to make the roll in case I forget. For the next
Got it.
24 hours.
Hell yeah.
However, it is this creature's turn, and it is going to stab Talia with its No
I don't
thing.
like
I
that.
dare not.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna move it. So I need a saving throw from it, please, because I don't like where it's standing right
What's
now.
saving throw?
You know, you'd think I would know this off the top of my head. I did not press that button.
It's strength.
I think it's a strength saving. It's like, yeah, the strength saving throw, and I'll tell you if it passes.
19.
That passes. So nothing happens. Don't worry about it. Go ahead with your move.
The roots of this tree begin to come out from this portal and begin to grasp at the castle, but it rips it off as it's going to attack Talia anyway. That is a low roll, but let's see what its modifier does to it. 14 to hit.
Nope.
14 does not hit as it begins to stab at Talia. It deflects off the armor, unable to find its mark. It is the next one's turn, and Renatus is right in front of it.
No.
It is going to attack Renatus.
I don't want it to do that.
Renatus does a 17 hit.
Meets it, beats it.
All right. This is going to be the first 46 is going to be piercing damage.
46 damage.
It ain't nothing.
And then the 6d6 is going to be necrotic. That is going to be 41 points of damage total. The 12, 17, 20, 22 is what your hit point maximum is reduced by.
Didn't you know that Renatus is immune to all damage? You got
We're about to find out for sure.
Ooh, I am down to 10. But I'm still up. I'm still kicking.
You're still here.
Yep.
All the way up.
And that is their turn. It is now Sinasha's turn.
All right, let's start with this. So, because Talia is in the range, she will gain 6 temporary hit points as Sinasha's life-giving force from her connection to this mysterious tree grows a bark-like protection over her body. Sinasha, seeing this creature in front of her doing such a terrible hit on Renatus, wants to finish the job on this one first.
Okay.
Yeah, so give me 1 second as I eventually roll. 16, does that hit?
16 does hit.
Yes. So that's actually 17 slashing damage on this entity.
17 slashing damage onto this creature. It is still up. It is very hurt. As you take your great axe and you slash down, cutting deep into its abdomen, a black ichor begins to spill forth from this wound that you've inflicted, but it's still buzzing and it's still there.
She is going to put everything into her next attack, swinging recklessly.
All right.
With 1 more great axe hit. Did that only roll once for some reason? I'll roll it a second time just to make sure. So, I mean, it's 25.
25 will hit.
Wait, never mind, we're fine.
Yeah. And that is 22 slashing damage now.
With a reckless swing, you slice this creature in half from head to tip of the abdomen.
Can I have her cut the proboscis off and shove it through the top of its head as it falls?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the proboscis comes off and you grab it and shove it up through the jaw as it falls down, and the creature bursts into ash and dissolves away as black ichor splashes up onto your body, splattering across your form. Anything else for your turn?
She is going to push forward towards the next one here, and is going to scream in its face. And that's my turn.
You do that. It's not very effective. It is now Emmeline's turn, but first the remaining larvae must take their turns. You hear shouts from the house to the south. The swarm spreads over the form of one of the bodies within the western house as the person falls to these attacks. The swarm of these larvae with humanoid faces covering their form.
Oh no.
Yeah.
In the house to the east, another scream gurgled and cut short as the larvals burst into the room, cover this person. You watch as these worms crawl in and out of its mouth, taking their meal within the body of this person. And
Try my
that is now
best.
Emily's turn.
Sorry.
She's gonna hop through this here window, and after watching such a horrifying scene, she's just going to scorching ray it over and over again. So I believe is that 3 attack
You
rolls?
get 3 attacks from Scorching Ray at level 2, I believe. It was a level 1 spell. I think it's 2.
Second, yeah.
13 hits.
All right.
So all
Get
3
the
hit. Roll
damage
3
for this
damages,
one.
please.
7, 4, and
is
4.
just
15.
enough to take out the last one in the eastern house.
And after that goes up in flames and ash, she's gonna direct the people that are there out the window. You need to get out of the city any way you can.
All right.
And then she'll hop back out the window as well.
Following the instruction. He's gonna run out
That's
there.
my turn.
This door is now opened. That one runs out there too. The eastern house is now cleared. All right, it is now Rosad's turn.
Rosad is going to use his bonus action to dash, and he is going to run right here and attack the swarm that killed the person with a psychic blade.
All right.
Sure, this is on, and here we go. That was a 10.
10 will just hit.
All right, and that does 24 points of damage.
It dies. The swarm dies as they're currently consuming this body. You slash out the psychic damage, removes all remaining forms within the swarm.
And then he will use another 30 feet to get over here as he is dashed out the window. And that'll be his turn.
It is now the Horned Devil's turn. He is going to take this almost trident pitchfork type weapon that he wields with his hand that is burning as if fresh from a furnace, and he's going to stab at Renatus with it.
Can I get a strength check from him first, please?
Absolutely. That is going to be a 9, but it will use a legendary resistance.
Yeah, because it definitely would have passed. Would have failed.
So
that.
as
Okay.
these roots begin to wrap around this creature's form to pull it into the portal of which it came, it's going to tear at them using a surge of this infernal-like strength. Okay.
He just does like a mantis pose, and it just like breaks.
It's going to be to attack you, Renatus, with the searing fork. 21.
To hit?
To hit.
That hits.
What the fork, man?
What the fork? Okay. That is going to be. It's more than 10.
Yeah. Well, let's see if it's double his hit points.
It won't be. So that is 18 points of piercing damage plus 11 points of fire damage. 29 total.
Do you have
Still
any
kicking.
answer?
All right.
Huh?
I thought you said you were down to 10 HP.
Sorry, I did my math wrong. I'm sorry.
If
No,
only we
I'm
had a
good.
tool that did the math for you.
I know, right?
He is
No,
going-
I got it confused. I was
Okay.
Anyway,
he was updating a character sheet from campaign 1,
He's going
which is
to
available for rewatch somewhere.
He's going to take a ball of flame and going to throw it at Emmeline.
Oh no.
Emmeline does
okay.
a
Yes.
22 hit.
Yeah, it does. Strange.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, really bad roll. 18 points of fire damage as this ball of flame hits you square in the chest, scorching your beautiful dress that Naoki had made for you.
How much?
18. I rolled really low on that. 2 2s, 2 1s, and an 8.
Ooh, all right.
Another
All
one
right.
will be thrown at, this time at Naoki. Naoki does a 14 hit.
Yes, barely.
All right. 27 points of fire damage as this one strikes you in your thigh, burning into the flesh, causing deep, immense pain.
Oh, Naoki's gonna panic.
All right. And with that, I do believe it is Percy's turn.
Okie dokie. Percy's going to run up a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, let me just make sure everyone's in range. Oh, it's the wrong thing. Yeah, cool. I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot to do a mass healing word on myself, Renatus, Sanasha, Naoki, and Eveline. So that will be 4th level. 10 hit points. I accidentally whispered that. But that's 10 hit points back to everyone I just named.
I love like, the higher the level you roll, the worse it is for a healing word.
No, it's the multicast, the multiple person one, so it's slightly less healing per level.
Yeah. It's still funny.
Yeah, and then what an action. And then
No, and then
I'm gonna use a magic action to do divine spark healing. So I'm gonna hold my holy symbol out towards another creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself and focus divine energy into it. So Renatus, you are gonna get hit by
Smooth criminal.
14 hit points from that.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that had that go pop into my head.
I'm assuming I'm getting those back, right?
The maximum HP is only reduced by the Casme hit, so I think that was like 18 points that your max HP was reduced by.
I thought you said 22.
Yeah, 22. That was your chance to take less damage, but thank you for being an honest player.
Yeah. Man, Kazma really hated fighting the Kazme because everyone got them confused.
But yeah, that's my turn then after that.
All right, it is now Naoki's turn. Talia's on deck. Renata's in the hole.
You're gonna see Naoki literally freaking out as he's like literally like patting his leg, trying to like put out the fire. Get it off! Get it off! He's like literally like tearing the pant leg off, like tossing it off of him.
Okay. Well, it's not like you're good.
You're not on fire anymore.
You're not on
Yeah.
fire. You don't take continual damage from it. So you can just look at your action and stuff.
Okay. And then he is going to use cure wounds on himself. He is on himself right now. He does not care. He's scared.
Yeah, panicking is a free action.
True. Much like crying.
Yeah. Wow.
He's just like grasping his leg, like channeling his energy into it, and that's his turn.
All right, this primal energy allows you to cure the wound on your leg that was recently inflicted. It's now Talia's turn. Renata's on deck.
1, 2, 3, Oh, hello, bitch. So, I'm gonna
That's
shoot.
the proper word to use when chasing a victim through a pumpkin patch.
Right. I'm gonna shoot here.
Bitch.
Does a 16 hit?
16. And who are you
Does-
attacking? No. The Horn Devil? No.
Balls.
The city's on fire.
How about 23?
23 does hit.
Okay, so I'm trying something new, so I'm gonna hit you with my damage. 11 damage from that. And where is it? Bonus action of ensnaring strike. Immediately after hitting a creature, the creature has to take a strength saving throw, but because it's a large creature or above, it has advantage.
So it is a large sized creature. It does get advantage on the saving throw. And this is a magical effect, so it would technically get advantage normally. But that doesn't apply here. That's going to be 15 for the strength save.
Yeah, never mind then. Oh, balls. It was like a fail. It would have been restrained, but never mind. I failed.
All right. Is that your
That's
turn?
all I can do. Yeah. Balls.
It is now Renatus' turn. Renatus, take it away.
All right. I really hope this works. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna bonus action manifest my echo. I'm gonna put it right behind them. Right. Nope, that's not the select tool. That is. There we go. Right there. Okay. Well, I can use. Okay, well I have that as a backup now. So, again, I'm gonna go after the Horn Devil again with my two-handed attack here. And I really hope this works.
It is Renatus, so we can never tell.
21.
21 will hit.
Cool. On top of that, I will also be using Divine Smite. Or Eldritch Smite.
Okay. Like, wait a second.
Yeah. Yes, I have that. No. Eldritch Smite. So first bit of damage is... So that's going to be 12 points of damage. Plus 16 force damage for 28 damage total.
On the Casimir or the Horn Devil again?
The Horn Devil.
All right. So 28 points total as you slash down into this creature, taking a sideward strike, striking deep into its side. All right.
Okay. And then I will expend a use of Unleash Incarnation to attack from my Echo. 16.
That will miss.
Yep. Okay. That's fine.
We haven't established its AC yet.
All right. It is now the Casimir's turn. Everybody who is currently within its range has grown immunity to its effect, but it's going to take its proboscis, or how you pronounce it. I don't know the words. And it's going to stab at Sinasha.
At advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. First one is 24. The one is 20. The second one is 23.
No, they both miss. You know I'm lying.
Actually, I
Oh,
didn't. I am stupid.
by the sorry. What size is the Horn Devil, by the way?
Large.
Okay, he's prone, by the way.
All right.
Oh wait,
Is there a saving throw for that, or it just happens?
nope.
Man, that's broken.
He
Yeah,
asked
okay.
you a
I just-
two-option answer, and you said nope. Does it do
He
this?
said, "Is there a saving throw for that?" And I
Or
said,
does
"No."
It just happen, and you said nope.
Oh, I didn't. I was already saying no. There's no saving throw. It's
Okay.
just hit with the prone. Oh, that means my attack would have been an advantage. Damn it. Oh, well, that's fine.
Advantage.
Would you prefer apples or oranges? Nope.
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 So-
Nopals and bononos.
That is
How-
44 points of damage to Sinasha, by the way. The
Yeah, that's a-
10, 14, 17, 23, 28 points is your max HP reduced.
I don't like that. By the way.
Oh no. Anyway,
28 points is it?
28 is your maximum HP reduction, and 44 is your overall damage that you take total. You are resistant to the first bit of damage, actually.
Oh,
So that's
crap.
6, 8, 14, 16 divided by 2, which would be 8. So you only take
Yeah, so
36.
okay, so I'll re-heal 8 points of that damage. Okay, this is fine. We're all fine.
This is fine. We're all fine. All right, and then that is the creature's turn. It is now Sinasha's turn. Emmeline's on deck.
I'm gonna update my maximum health in a minute. Okay, so Sinasha's still here. Things are going great. Renatus, how about some temporary hit points, my friend? Do you have some? Well, now
I would
you do.
appreciate some.
11.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Sinasha is up close and personal with her best friend, Casimir, and feel a little bit more cautious now that she got, kind of whomped a bit. She's gonna just hit it regular, like it's an 11.
11 will not hit.
Okay. Natural 20.
3 natural 20s in this initiative for Sinasha as
Yeah.
she's
1 in 1600.
Yeah, so she loses her steam for a second, goes for an upswing, go for that again. So that's 26 slashing damage
All right,
from that one strike.
Casimir has taken no damage so far.
Yeah.
All right,
Takes
but it
a
is
nice,
bloody now.
Yeah, nice brutal hit. And yeah, that's gotta be it, honestly. She's gonna be her best barbarian and keep standing there face to face with danger.
All right, it is now Emmeline's turn.
Great.
Oh, sorry, one last
First.
thing. You hear more shouts from the southern house as the last larvae is still alive. But now you may go.
Okay. She is going to use bonus action Misty Step to get on top of the building here. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. It's not going to show the roof when your token goes under it. But it is, you'll be on top of the roof. Okay?
Right, and I can't draw on it, but she's going to come over to
Actually, I can
this
fix that.
area here. Okay, sweet. That would be awesome. Ooh, awesome. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna come over to this area right here where this X is after Misty stepping on top of this building. And then am I able to cast another spell? Because that was a bonus action, but it was a spell. It's been a while.
Not if it's a leveled one.
You can do a cantrip as your action.
Excellent, excellent. In that case, we will just go with a firebolt, but have big plans. Big plans.
Okay.
And that's gonna go towards the big mosquito. Actually, yeah, for 21.
Okay.
And that should be 10 damage. Fire damage.
That will hit. As this bolt of fire goes flying towards the creature, it scorches its wings and lets out a high-pitched shriek as it gets burnt by these flames. Still standing though. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
It is now Rosad's turn. Horned Devil's on deck, and then Percy's in the hole.
All right, Rosad will use 15 feet of his movement to go look into this this place really quick. I guess 20 feet of his movement.
You see that
All
the
right.
2 citizens there are dead. The swarm of larvae is currently feasting on the corpse on the ground.
Gotcha. He's gonna attack it for good measure with the psychic blade.
Okay. 3 citizens have been saved though.
Yep, there should be a 21. Sorry.
21 does it.
For 11 points of psychic damage.
All right. They are still up.
Okay. He'll move back out again, so 25 feet of movement, and
Okay.
use his offhand to attack the Horn Devil.
All right.
It's gonna be 24 to hit,
24 will hit.
and that is it's already prone, right? So would that have been a disadvantage?
You roll twice. It still hits either way.
Okay. So that'll be 19 points of psychic damage there.
All right. 90 points of psychic damage. As your psychic blade goes towards this creature, ichor begins to pour from its nose and ears as its brain is racked with a psychic power. Thank you so much. Anything else for your turn?
Just move back in and end my turn.
All right. Horn Devil is going to go. It is not liking how it is currently being surrounded by these people. And to think that my master took care of that Archmage just for all this. And it's going to go ahead and attack with its Searing Fork. It is going to first attack Talia. Talia does a 23 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Technically that was a 25, but still hits. All right.
Either way.
This is going to be all right, 24 points of damage as this searing hot pitchfork stabs into your body.
Is
Finding
it plus
a
his
gap in your
fire
armor.
damage?
The last 8 of that is fire damage.
I'm resistant to fire, so that
So
just
it'll be
be 4.
20 points of damage total.
Right. Do I still have the 6 temp points key?
Yeah, they stayed until you lost them, so they're
Okay,
they're
so I lose them now.
you either have to lose them or Sinasha's rage has to fail.
Going to
I've lost
attack
them now.
Renatus with its next attack. Renatus does. Oh, it's stood up, by the way. No, it
Okay,
was-
I was sitting here going,
Renatus does a 16 hit.
oh, just misses.
Oh, so it slashes. The Renatus ducks out of the way as it swings its Searing Fork down. It is going to attack one last time towards Renatus. And that will also miss with a 15. And he is going to fly straight up in the air. If anybody wants to take an opportunity attack, if you have that available, you are able to do so. It's
Yep.
going to fly up 60 feet.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, no, I have that. I have my reaction back, so absolutely.
I haven't used a reaction yet, so.
Natural 20.
Oh my god! If you
Oh,
if you
yeah.
take D, if you
Damn.
take this from me,
What?
Put the weighted dice away, man.
Gee, can you?
Have you been microwaving your
Wait.
dice?
So
I have
Talia rolled an
That is
11.
30 slashing damage from Sinasha.
30 points of slashing damage to Sinasha as she swings her axe across this creature. A leg is lopped off of the body of this creature as she catches it as it shoots up into the air. The 15 and 11 do miss though from Renatus and Talia.
2 attacks and I fucking missed both of them.
I've just got
Like,
11.
I don't know what's like. We're gonna need like a natural 20 compilation at this point.
At this point, there are more daemons beginning to pour into the surrounding area of the city as the Dragon Lords and their army are struggling to hold back this invasion. The number of buildings surrounding the area have been completely toppled by this battle of gods. Being thrown through, people taking on collateral damage. right. It is now Percy's turn. Aoki's on deck.
So this, the horned one's 60 feet in the air, and the other one's still on the ground.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run up next to Sinasha. Do you want to do something crazy?
Whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to Sinasha and cast Dimension Door for both of us on top of the one that's 60 feet in the air.
So we're gonna land on top of the Horn Devil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is
Yep.
super great.
Can I like try grab onto it as I'm like falling?
Grapple is an action.
More just like not grapple it, but more just not fall. If you get what I'm
Okay, so
saying.
you will grab onto. I will. The way I'll do this is if you can make an acrobatics or an athletics check, your choice.
Yep.
This is not for a grapple. This is just to see if you can hold on. As
Yeah,
it tries
right,
to shake
okay.
you off, and it has to meet or exceed
That's-
its armor class.
16.
16
for
will
both of
miss for both
Or
of
do I
you.
have... Okay, so I'm gonna do it as well. Okay.
Yeah, because this guy's not going to just like stand there while you appear and grab
Yeah,
on
well,
his back.
obviously.
So, because I'm raging 22.
22. So Percy launches up and tries to grab onto this creature. Its leg is slick with this ichor as its leg has been lopped off, and you slide off and crash back down. You will take 6d6 points of damage.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Actually,
No, he won't.
Julie, if I may, would I be able to cast a reaction on them for feather falling?
What is the
Um,
range
actually-
on feather falling?
60
I believe it's 60 feet. Yes, it is.
Okay. Measure from you to the horned devil. You're kind of far. Just enough distance.
Let's
Evelyn.
go!
So Percy, as
Calculated.
you slick down the ichor, like making like oil on your hands, you begin to fall down. As you feel like you're about to make impact with the ground, your body falls and you gently touch the ground. Sinasha, you hold on to this one. Though.
Can I flavor Sinasha's?
Yeah,
Because I
absolutely.
got a 22. Sinasha is on his shoulders like a little kid trying to watch fireworks with her legs wrapped around his neck.
All right. Anything else for your turn there, Percy, as you touch the ground?
No.
As he's falling, you just hear, "Kill him for me." And no, that'll be everything.
Naoki,
It's
it
the
is now
world's
your
slowest Doppler effect. Just kill him for me.
Is it me?
He's kind of showed out now that he's like taking care of the fire. He's going to look at the mosquito-looking thing. Yeah, it's a thing.
turn.
Okay, so
And he's going to cast Call Lightning up into the air. That's a Dex 14 saving throw.
All right. Dex 14 and does get advantage against magical attacks and effects. That will be a. Let me pull up the stat sheet. 15 base, so it does pass. 18.
Base.
So it takes half damage, I believe.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
4
Go on me.
points. Oh, sorry. 7 points of lightning damage as this lightning bolt crashes
like-
down onto him, just catching the edge of his wings. All right. Cool. It is now Talia's turn when Honest on deck.
Is the horned one still in the air?
He's still in the air. Yes, the Casimir is the only one that's on the ground currently.
Oh,
Severely wounded.
right. Right, how far is that? Uh-huh. I'm going to cast my Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Fabulous. And since I'm too far away, he is going to get attacked by my bow.
natural 20.
Yes.
Oh!
You know, after Guy does it 3 times is a little less impressive.
4 times. 4
4
times.
times.
4 times, yeah. It's
Please
still good.
work.
It was just a delayed
Bro.
reaction.
Let me click. Oh, this is boring now.
You gonna click the crit button? Do you want me
I'm trying.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
It
That
appeared,
is
it's 8.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus your
Okay.
hunter's mark damage, so if you want to roll that.
Yes, 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 yes.
And you're talking the Horned Devil, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is it still 1d6 or does it change?
2d6 for this.
2d6. I thought so.
Another 8.
Hell yeah.
So Talia,
Nice.
focusing on the vital points of this creature from a distance, able to lock in on the points where the
I get
arteries are
one more
exposed. She
attack.
launches an arrow. It shoots through the wing, penning. Sorry, the joy of which the wing connects to the body, sinking deep into the form of this Horned Devil.
One more try, please. 17.
17 just misses.
Now we know a thing.
Yep. Got it.
It's now
Got it.
18.
All right.
The arrow just slowly comes back to the ground.
It is now Renatus' turn.
Cool. I will bonus action Form of Dread. So that way I hope I do not end up losing my temp points for this. Oh, perfect. Okay, I actually gained some points back, so I got 4 more temp points now. Let's go. All right, so that's that. Let me update that real quick. Boom. Okay. And then I'm going to look at this red beady-eyed little thing in front of me, and I'm gonna go after it.
Up to the Casimir.
Yeah. I had to describe it like that, otherwise I was probably gonna accidentally call it. I'm gonna attack the Casimir.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So, doing anything else? Nope. Okay. And 12.
12
That's a Renatus
will
roll.
miss.
Yep, that's a Renatus roll. Okay. Unleash Incarnation again. 20.
Yeah.
20 will
that's not
hit.
a Renatus roll.
As you're attacking the Casimir, right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
It goes down.
10.
As you swing, it dodges out of the way, but not expecting the second swing from you. You lop off its head with your executioner's blade. It dissolves into nothing as it splatters across the ground.
Damn it.
You really?
I was hoping I was gonna be the one that actually did it, not my echo, because I had something really cool I was gonna say.
It's still you.
Yeah, but it's not the same though.
The
moment's ruined.
gone. All right. So, as this happens, a form crashes down from the sky above into the western house. As you see Renatus crash into it.
Huh?
Oh.
A great crater. Sorry, not Renatus. Shit.
Reveler.
Too many R's.
Crashes
Cormac.
into the ground. As Casimir, Contras, and Tora continue to do battle. Anyway,
All right.
it is now Sanasha's turn.
All right. So Sanasha's on top of this big boy. And she's gonna start swinging her axe at him while riding on his back.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1 will miss as you are being jerked back and forth as you're riding on this Horned Devil's shoulders, unable to land a good blow.
Oh, she's gonna do it again. Nope, it's not working out.
You are struggling to land a hit on this creature. It's not a ideal battle stance.
Yeah, she's like, oh, whoa, calm down, girl. Yeah, she's gonna ride it out, I guess. That'll be my turn.
It is now Emmeline's turn. Resides on deck.
Who looks weaker from a glance? The Horn Devil or the insect?
The insect is dead. It is just the Horn Devil.
Okay, I can't see it on my screen, so that's perfect. My decision has been made for me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do. Where is it? Where is it here? I just had it, which is quite particular. But in that case, we'll do Magic Missile. Easy peasy. Just 3 of them baddies.
The spell that never misses. You only have to.
That's
roll
right.
Though.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
so
ignore
it's
the other
5
2.
times 3, which is more damage than you would have done rolling each one individually. So 15 total points of force damage as these 3 bolts of crackling white arcane energy launch, and like a Gundam, the missiles curve and hit into the target, impacting from all directions, unable to miss.
Unlike the barbarian.
Right. And that will be her turn, and she'll just kind of watch Sinasha be flailed around.
Yeah, she's riding the most unruly bull she's ever met.
Rosad, it is now your turn. The Horn Devil's on deck, and it appears that Percy is in the hole.
All right, Rosada is going to attack this swarm of whatever again, and let's see. That's a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Or 9 points of damage.
You do get your. Oh wait, you're attacking the larvae. Okay, yes. They are dead.
Yep. All right, and this thing, is it still in the air?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Cool. Rosada will move right down here so you can get a clear angle on it, and then he will use his offhand to throw his psychic blade.
Okay.
Let me do this. That's a 15.
15 will miss.
All right, I'm going to use my fortune from many. Would a 18 get me anything?
18
Oh,
just
just
hits.
All right.
And
For
Sinasha.
16 points of psychic damage.
All right.
Is that with sneak attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that'll be that.
Okay, it's now the Horn Devil's turn. It is not like Sinasha being on its shoulders. It's going to stab at you with its serine fork. First roll is a natural 1, so that will automatically miss.
Yeah.
Second one is going to be a 23 to hit.
Well, yeah, that still hits.
That is going to be 24 minus 3, 21 points of damage. Sorry, minus 6. So 18 points
18.
of damage as
Yeah.
you take that first hit.
Okay, yeah, she
That is going
Little
to be for
searing
its
pain in
last
her
and
thigh.
final attack this turn. It's going to be a natural 20.
Jeez Louise. My own luck is turned against me.
For what would be 49, but the first bit of that is half. So 7, 9, 17, 25, 31, 15 less. So that'll be 34 points of damage that you take total from the Syrian fork.
I'm glad for that, because she would have been down.
As you are still raging.
Yeah.
And those are all of its 3 attacks. It is going to move with Sinasha on him over here.
Do I have to do anything to keep holding on, or?
Nope.
Okay. Oh.
All right. It is now Percy's turn.
What's that symbol?
Okay. So
Bring up
you said
Emmeline.
that the
That's
Revelor fell into this house behind us.
Yeah.
Is he like on top of it, or did he fall through
crashed
the?
through, and actually a large portion of
Okay.
the house like imploded, and
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way. I'm gonna dash and start making my way over there. Whereabouts is the door in this building? Sorry, the thing seems to. Is it up there?
it's the western building.
Like,
I'm just gonna start making.
The western. That's east, Patrick.
East.
East. My fault. My
That's
fault.
towards the pink marking.
I'm going.
How does that
I'm on the door. That's 20, 25. Is he in here? Whereabouts?
Yep, he's in the back corner there.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have his token ready.
Quentin, do you not have it ready?
No.
25, 50.
I didn't know he was gonna be here.
Yeah, can I like... Never mind, I don't have any action. I'm just gonna wait here. That'll be my turn.
All right.
He's like, I want a new god. You've got a gun that's way cooler.
Yeah.
It's
Stood
now
side up for the
Naoki's
spark.
turn.
Okay. Naoki, well, I have a question first. So, since Call Lightning's already active and I only use a magic action, does it count if I use another spell?
You
That's a bonus action?
You just
Does
can't
that
activate
count?
your call lightning on the same turn.
Hmm.
So if you cast another
Okay.
spell with your action, I believe call lightning is also an action. You can't do both. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So it's either you use your call lightning or you can use alternative spell. If it is also a concentration spell, call lightning goes away. But dropping concentration is also a free action.
No, it wouldn't be that. He'll just go ahead and just like run over here-ish. And then like to where he can kind of see Sanasha and then just like hold up his hit her.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What are you doing? Okay.
He's
I
casting.
Call
just
lightning, so
rolled
I
it,
need to make
so-
another deck save. That is a 19. So we'll take half damage from that. So 6. He is looking bloodied, everybody. He's as this lightning strikes him. Hurt. Not doing too good. Anything else for your turn there, Naoki?
He is going to look at the very bloody Sanasha and use like 5 charges of his Balm of the Summer Court to heal her.
Nice. At least it's not the bomb of the Summer Court. That's
5.
much more dangerous. Is that
The
5?
Balm of the Summer Court.
All
How
right.
many
Being
healing is
things.
Isaac, I missed the words.
18.
18. Thank you.
All right. It's now Talia's turn. Renault's on deck.
Yay.
Meow. Let's try this again because I'm taking it he's still in the air, yeah?
Yep.
He's in the air with a barbarian on his back.
Oh, well, that one doesn't work. So,
17 just misses.
26.
yeah!
26 hits.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. 11 from that one, and 1d6. Oh,
Perfect.
oh,
Perfect. Flawless roll.
17 damage altogether.
All right. Make sure I did that math correctly. I did not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he just dies.
Nope, he's still
Yeah,
up.
That's
not
He's
right.
hurt though. He is hurt.
It's okay. Renatus is going to do it somehow.
We got this, bro.
It is
He
now
has the
Renault's
legit-
turn. Sinasha is on deck.
Literally the best cantrip in D&D in his arsenal.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
the
I wonder
Toshi.
Okay.
No, he's
let's
gonna
see
hold his
here.
action for him to come back down.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna get mad that somebody else gets the kill. All right, I'm gonna move up a little bit
Yep.
here to a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I can pull one out of the old Warlock playbook and hit it with a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
Wait, what do you think I did when you weren't here that one night?
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Basically. Oh my, why does it always roll 3 times? I don't understand.
Well,
one's
the
a-
second one is the only
second
one
one's
that
a 20.
hits.
Okay, that's fine. 7 force
Still
damage.
up. Looking really hurt though.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Does that count as an attack action?
No, it's a
It is
spell.
an action. It is your action.
It is a ranged magic attack though. So
It
is that
not
the
a
attack
melee
action?
attack, so it would not work.
It
with
It doesn't
your
have
weapon.
not melee attack action.
It's a
It's
magic,
a magic action in 2024.
Ah, that's stupid. Okay, damn it. It doesn't matter. He's too far away from me anyway.
All right.
Okay. Yep. That's all I can do then.
So Nasha.
So
What are you gonna do?
Sanasha, seeing this right now, is going to recklessly attack with her great axe while on the back of this thing. So I'm gonna roll twice, which is good. They both first 2 miss, but it wasn't a natural one. Natural 20. Just wanted to see. So, natural 20 number 5 in this combat. So that is 28 slashing damage.
Okay. Sanasha,
1 in
how do you want to do
3.2
this?
million.
Oh
So-
my god.
Here's what's going to happen, and this is probably going to hurt. She is going to cut off both of his wings and then use the force of them falling down to the ground as she's going to drive her axe through his head, splitting it open.
All right. So, the horned devil crashes to the ground as his skull is split by the force of the hit of Sanasha and her great axe. That will effectively end combat. As Percy is running towards the body of Revelor to see what's going on, Tora appears in front of him.
You're here. What? Did you win? Is it over?
He is wounded. He is not doing well. This golden ichor is dripping onto the ground. He looks at Revlor and with a quick song, Revlor disappears from the area. You cannot fight any longer. We are not doing well.
What?
Outside.
Okay. Yes, boss. And I will go outside.
As the party is ushering those citizens that they're able to save away from this area, there's a dense black smoke rising from this city as it seems to have fallen. Casimir lands, doing a kind of like a superhero pose as he does so, his wings furling around him. We have to get you out of here.
Who?
Okay.
Us? Yeah. I'm out of here.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not leading anyone anywhere.
You
I'm still trying to get to my dragon out.
broke this. You fix it. I will prepare a
How are we gonna
teleportation.
do that?
And he begins to cast the teleportation spell. As the city around you begins to spin, you watch as from behind Casimir, a blade made of gold pierces through his back and out through his front. Golden ichor begins to splash as he coughs up some blood. You hear Taurus scream Casper's name as he sees his companion take a hit from Contras, stabbing him through the back. Just as your vision fades, you're thrown through the space folded that allows teleportation to work, and you hit the ground very hard.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer in Cyrodiil.
What just happened?
That
We have to
that didn't look good.
Holy shit. That was Casimir. That was who else was that?
That was Tor. He was there.
The one with the gun is Revelor.
Brazat just pulls the symbol of Revelor out from his shirt and looks at it. That was Revelor.
Yeah.
That wasn't. He was so strong. They, 3 of them, and he took them on and was winning.
We gave him all of that power.
But I didn't mean to. I didn't know it would do that. It was.
Couldn't have known.
I mean, we did.
And we were
That's
stuck
fair.
and we were binded by contract.
This is also correct.
I mean, I don't mean to be judgmental, but Percy and I didn't sign this deal. You should.
It's interesting because it seems like Percy is the one that actually completed the contract. So
Joyce, did you give us?
Anyways,
I can't be mad at you. All I have to say is the price that was paid was far greater. Just in the future, next time you need help, don't ask a demon prince of deception.
We didn't have any other options. I don't think that's what you're you're not understanding. We were trapped in another world where we could not get out without his help. Not unless we served 100 years of to this horrible emperor, king, whatever he was.
And this archmage that his horn devil talked
Guys,
about.
guys.
Like, who was that? I mean,
can I stand up and look around while this conversation is going on? Where are we?
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm on it.
screaming at each other.
How
I
many
saw
lives
Inoki's
just
like just
lost?
trying to like pull his umbrella in between the two, just
Sasha's still.
I think
being
it's
like,
important
Stop.
to remember that those are some of the youngest gods, by the way. So their power may not be as much.
I don't give a damn that the gods weren't strong enough to fight him. I give a damn that so many people died so that
We all give a damn.
could find an easy way out. But I'm not judging you. I wasn't there.
It feels a lot like you're judging.
It does.
and
And I think
I'm
it's
not-
fair.
It's just
I'm not
something
here
that
for
we'll
that.
have to talk about another time.
It was a
We need to
contract.
figure
that
out where we
took, but
are.
We didn't know the context of what we were doing.
And
It
we
was
have
the
no
only
way to
option
get
we
out
were
of it.
given.
Yeah. Well, anyways, maybe next time we'll think more before we act.
Oh my god, shut
Oh
up.
my god.
No. It is important.
I can't. Can I mute my, can I cast a spell to blindness? Can I do deafness on myself? Can I cast deafness on myself?
You could.
Do you have that
Do
spell
you not
available in your
think-
repertoire?
Oh, it's just not available for me. I have it here, but I just don't have it ready. Oh my gosh.
Is there something that Sinasha can like slash with her axe just to vent? Like, is there like anything worth slashing?
Looking
nearby?
around the area, Emlyn, you see that you find yourself you're in a grassland, a prairie with this low hanging mist, kind of throughout the entire area, obscuring your vision any more than 30-40 feet.
Did you say we're in a grassland?
Mm-hmm.
We're in a grassland. Naki's gonna like ignore the conversation, like lean down towards the plants and cast Speak with Plants. Where are we?
This prairie grass. Can you give me the spell description of Speak with Plants, please, before I.
It's such a great spell. It's like the best spell.
With plants. I have it here. Here it is. You imbue plants within a mobile 30-foot emanation with limited sentience and animation, giving the ability to communicate with you and follow simple commands. And they can tell you information about creatures of the past, weather, and other circumstances.
So, asking this prairie grass where you are, you hear after a few moments, we don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You never talked to somebody before.
Don't the other plants talk to you?
People come and go near the road.
What kind of people?
Those from beyond the grave. And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break. So everybody, if you're just now joining us,
If you're just now joining us, this entire session has just been us having different conversation with plants, and you haven't missed anything. But if you're wondering what that line I just said of complete BS was, it was an exciting session, and to get caught up from this wonderful, delightful moment of talking from grass with pitched combat and fight against demons and rage and arguments and gods fighting demons, you should find us on the podcast networks where you could find your podcasts. If you want to see our lovely faces and you want to get caught up, you can find us with our YouTube channel where we re-release the live streams of Prestige Encounters. We also do this live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and many of the places that you find live streams. And we play other games too, Dead by Daylight with our wonderful Dungeon Master, who is our gaming guru, and sometimes other games. But yeah, come and join us. You will enjoy.
a really cool group of people, because we are amazing and here at Lich Souls Gaming. So yeah, everybody give us about 15-20 minutes as we take this time to refresh ourselves, get a little bite to eat, maybe something to drink here and there, go potty, all those things. We'll be back here momentarily. Stick around. Can't wait to continue on with the story. Hello everybody and welcome to the mid-session break of Prestige Encounters. Us players take this time to refresh ourselves and get a few more snacks, refill our drinks in order to bring you a more exciting adventure. We would like to take this time to let you know about a few things that goes beyond our Dungeons and Dragons campaign. First and foremost, we have a Discord server at lichsouls.com/discord that you can join and then play a wide assortment of games with us like Dead by Daylight, Sea of Thieves, first-person shooters, and more. The games we play together change as time goes on and new games are released, and you can join our Discord for more up-to-date information. You can even join us every Tuesday for our community game nights. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe once a month to one channel of your choice for free. Here at Lich Souls Gaming, we have streams that go beyond Dungeons and Dragons. Throughout the week, you can catch me live playing an assortment of games and even use your channel points that you earn during the streams in order to affect what happens in the stream itself. We have over 20 static and animated emotes that our subscribers get to use in our channel and other channels as well. So hit that subscribe button and join all the fun. Well, my cup of players tiers is running dry, so I'm going to let our other cast members tell you about our amazing sponsors for the rest of the stream.
Hi there viewers, I'm Josh from Prestige Encounters, and I heard you wanted the best looking maps out of all your friends. Well, do I have you covered with Arkenforge, the best map making tool for all your TTRPGs. There are many different asset packs which can be used within Arkenforge, but if none of these tickle your fancy, then import your own and create anything your heart desires. When building those maps, you don't want to forget about these features such as built-in animation and music plugins to make your maps feel alive at every moment, touchscreen support with Fog of War which allows in-person play, and a dynamic lighting system to make even your nighttime maps look their best. Making maps has never been easier, but now I hear what you're saying. I don't like subscription fees, and that's okay. Neither do I. Arkenforge is luckily only a single time purchase, and we can help you out even more if you use code LICHSOULS at checkout. That's right folks, if you want the best maps around, use Arkenforge, and don't forget to use our code LICHSOULS at checkout.
Welcome to Prestige Tales.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in there. Welcome to another episode of Prestige Tales. Tonight, we tell the tale of the dungeon master who could. Once upon a time, there was a story of a dungeon master trying to weave a grand tale of heroes and monsters. While the prose was mighty, something was missing. Combat in its most epic form must come with epic music. Knowing that this was lacking, one day the dungeon master tried to create music of their own. Let's see what happened. A moment meant to be the culmination of their tale instead became a tragic end. Ashamed, the dungeon master walked off into the sunset, never to be seen again. The moral of this tale: be the dungeon master that could with Midnight Syndicate.
Yeah, and you all hear an angelic
This stone crackles with energy. Can you harness this chaotic
movement
force?
surrounding the Casimir,
What's your plan against
which
that
does not fit
relentless
this music
enemy?
that's playing right now, which is fine because it's lovely music.
Midnight Syndicate are a talented musical production group creating gothic, horror, and fantasy music from your role-playing game at home. Don't be a natural 1, roll a natural 20 with Midnight Syndicate. These absolute legends can be found at www.midnightsyndicate.com on the YouTube, Alexa, Spotify, or Apple Music.
Oh, hey there, bud. Didn't see you there. Glad you could stop on by during your mid-session break there. Oh, I'm just having a cold one and watching the game here in memory of my late cousin. You may have heard of the guy, Prestige Pete Peterson. God rest his soul. Boy, I tell ya, old Pete there was a good man, and definitely did not fake his own death to throw off the scent of the IRS there. Oh, that's a touchdown. But if old Petey were here, he'd want me, his cousin, Lich Souls Larry, to tell you all about the incredible merch over there at the Lich Souls Gaming merch store. Every bit of merch you can think of to help support your favorite D&D stream. They got such things as t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, stickers, and so much more. So head on over to lichsouls.com/merch and pick yous up some merch there today. Well, I better get on up out of here and let you get back to your mid-session break there. Let me just find my coat and oh, when you know it, I'm already wearing it. But before I go, you know I got this nice casserole back at the house if you want to come on by and take it home with yous. Wouldn't be no trouble at all. You can just bring the container back at your earliest convenience. Let me just try to find my coat here and oh, still wearing it. Oh, jeez. I swear my mind these days, it just ain't what it used to be. Speaking of losing their mind, you know who died recently?
Did you just yawn?
Yes.
Tell me, son, what have you been drinking to keep yourself hydrated and energized? Generic coffee brand? Fool! You should be drinking Rogue Energy. What's Rogue Energy? Well, I'm glad you asked. Rogue Energy is an energy drink made by gamers for gamers. It is made to be the ultimate gaming energy drink with 0 fillers, 0 added sugars, plenty of essential vitamins, and oh so low calories. You can be supremely energized and or hydrated without the monstrous macros of the competitors. Not to mention the wide array of delicious flavors that Rogue Energy and Hydration come in. That includes both the powder formula and canned energy drinks. And get this, Lich Souls Gaming knows that our viewers are hard-working and hard-gaming individuals that need that energy throughout the day. So you can use code LichSouls at checkout for a discount off your order of Rogue Energy. And how do you feel, young gamer? I feel great! Rogue Energy has been a complete game changer, and my order also came with this convenient shaker. You've really shown me some useful info, Mr. Rogue, sir. Now that is indeed what I love to hear.
And welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left off, the party have found themselves in a mysterious mist-covered grassland. Being told that people walk down this road, those from beyond the grave. What would you all like to do? No, only Naoki has been told this so far.
Is there anything that Sinasha can hit or attack? That's not a person.
I mean, you can
Just
cut
grass.
a bunch of grass, yeah.
Yeah, she'll cut some grass, and she'll like just cut some like swaths of grass until her rage peters out.
Sounds like she needs to smoke some grass, more like it.
Does the grass will react?
No, not really. It's not very
Can
smart
Naoki hear the
grass.
screams?
I smell the blood of my brothers.
Naoki just hears the grass go. "Ah!"
I'm sorry. What? What did you say? He's like kind of cold at the fingertips hearing that.
Naoki,
That's all
are
I
you done?
know.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Is there any type of town nearby? Where do people walk? Do they walk north, east, west, south?
I do not know, as I've never been able to follow them.
Guys?
They walk that way. It's like sways in the wind.
Can I tell which direction swaying in the wind is?
Make a nature check. To the
30-20.
to the northeast.
Okay. Well, thank you, and I'm sorry that my orcish friend here is destroying your friends.
Someone's killing
Brothers?
my friends?
No. He's just gonna turn off the spell.
He's mowing the lawn, man.
All right.
We are not in the world of the living, is what they said.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Naoki, tell me where I am right now. Please, just tell me where I am.
They just said that the undead walk on this land.
What time of day is
Wow.
it? Got DM. Morning, evening.
It is nighttime. It was evening when y'all were teleported.
How many moons are there? Are there moons?
At this moment, there is a silvery light shining through a very cloud-covered sky. You can't. It's completely obscure. There's no stars. There's some sort of light above what you see as clouds.
Okay, so there's no clear sign of Kresna and Nima. Just what looks like just clouds everywhere, covering everything as far as we can see.
You have mist obscuring your vision in 50 feet in any direction. You have clouds up in the sky as well. Like the mist is all around you. It's can't really see much at all.
Is this a familiar environment to me at all? Or is this all completely new?
When you walked the Soul Road, this part was not within it, as far as you can tell. But then again, if you are in the underworld, it's a very expansive place. There's many different areas to it as well.
Okay.
Sinasha's gonna grab her clothes out of the bag of holding and pull off the dress a little bit further away from you guys and get changed into her regular traveling clothes.
They said that there is a road to the north. They say east.
Which way's north?
Remember?
Great question. Talia, can you sense direction at all? Can you tell which way north is?
Can I try to figure out which way that is?
Make a survival check, please.
Fabulous.
While she's doing that,
22.
I was gonna say, Renatus would take the time to like send off a quick prayer for guidance, seeing if he still gets anything from his goddesses.
Go ahead and make a religion check. Although praying doesn't necessarily allow you to speak to your deities, as you know that is a cleric feature in many ways.
Well, he's not necessarily like praying to like talk to them. He's like just like some sort of guidance,
right?
And basically seeing like if they're back yet or not. That's
Talia,
16.
it is faint, but there is a very slight breeze that most people would not pick up on. And you know, generally, at least in the mortal plane, although you do not know where you are right now, the wind blows from one direction to another. Generally, not always. So you have a pretty good feeling, like it's the best feeling that you got as to where northeast is.
In my expertise opinion, I think northeast is that way.
Then that way we shall go.
Can we rest first?
Yes, I need to
I mean,
get out of this. And check.
feel like it's the first time in forever we don't technically have a time crunch. Although everything is not good.
Yeah.
We've got all the time in the world, technically. Kind of.
Well, we have as much time as we need to fix this.
So actually, having finished chains just like about 10 feet away from you guys.
So we need to rest. It's night. We'll have to set watches, right?
Probably, yeah. I'll wake up early, but I would like to get some rest after that fight.
I'll go
You
first.
should rest too, Sanasha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Achy hurts.
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
Aggie, who's been in your cloak the entire fight.
I'm surprised he's alive.
So, who would like to take the first watch? Percy and Renatus. All right. Second,
Team religion.
Talia. Just Talia and Nick and the last watch. The last three.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do
Four.
Yeah. Renatus will do his meditation in between.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't come back to bite me.
Okay. As the party sets up, do you guys have bedrolls?
They're in our gear, so they were put in the bag of holding.
All right. You find, for the most part, this is just waist tall grass, at least for Sanasha. She's quite tall. But
there is a swath of cut grass
in the area that Sanasha cleared so generously for the party. You set up your bedrolls. You light a fire.
No.
No good.
Because there's no wood around anyway. And
Thanks
it is
for
now
that.
Percy and Renatus's watch. I need a perception check from one of you. straight roll though, because you are not. You don't have clear vision.
+5, actually.
25.
Hell yeah.
25. All right, take it away.
Percy is just pacing. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to.
No, I was just gonna ask. I'm assuming nothing came of that religion check.
You.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. If you're watching Percy, he's just pacing back and forth, like around the camp. Holding his symbol, his holy symbol.
As you look down at your symbol, it is cracked.
Oh. He's desperately holding the two pieces together, just like shaking his head. This isn't right. This isn't right. This isn't right. This wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't mean for that to happen, Renatus. I didn't mean to kill kill him. I didn't mean to kill the gods. I didn't mean to kill the dragon. I didn't mean to break the edict. I didn't want to do that. That's not what I did. I just grabbed the thing. I didn't mean to. It's my fault. I did that. No, I didn't mean to though, but it's my fault. I did all that. I killed them all. I killed everyone. All those people, they're dead because of me.
Percy, there's no way we could have known what would have happened.
We didn't have to. We could have just not done it. Surely our lives and our suffering was worth more than that. That he's dead. Tora's dead. Look, it's cracked. It's rubbish. It's broken. Revelor was on the floor. I didn't get to him in time. He could be dead too. Who knows? Your god dead. Everyone dead. That city gone, burned. Edict's gone. Who knows what will come now? The protection, everything Casimir worked for is gone.
Renas will actually look down and check his own symbol. Realizing
it's not nothing distinctive has affected it from what you can tell.
Okay. That's really the first time he's ever actually thought about checking it. Pacing around and beating yourself up over it isn't going to change anything that has happened.
I don't know what else to do. I can't. We should have stayed and fought. We might have been able to.
The only thing we can do now is figure out a way to fix this.
How? Three gods tried to fight him and they were losing. It didn't even look close. How do we beat a man that could throw a god halfway across a city?
Those gods that were fighting him were once just like all of us. There has to be still some way out there that people like us can fight a god.
I hope so. We have to fix what we did.
First, it might be helpful if we can figure out exactly where it is that we are.
I don't know. I couldn't. I can't do that. I don't know where I am.
All right, then that's what we focus on for now.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe, maybe, no, I don't. Maybe they got away.
Perhaps. From my understanding, gods can be rather tricky sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I try cast a spell to see if the connection is still there? I'll just do like a healing word at 3rd level because that's all I've got left.
You are able to cast spell.
I mean, let's hope with that still.
And who knows, there's no telling what actually has become of our gods. I mean, my power was bestowed upon me from my goddesses, and I'm still able to perform my magic and everything. But I'm also not too keen on, I'm not well versed on exactly how the magic works.
I don't know either.
After this time of reflection, it's time to wake up Talia and Naoki.
Wow. That was... So, what did you get from this grass? Did you literally just get northeast?
I got was they said they swayed to the northeast whenever I asked them what direction that the people were going, and then they said that they aren't from the world of the living, that they're undead. So I don't know where we are. And they wouldn't tell me because I just don't think they understand those kind of worries that we do.
Yeah, I guess they are sort of just fixed in one place, but if we don't know where we are, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Like, there's only so much I can figure out. Like, even trying to find the northeast, it's not 100% for definite that I think that's the right way.
Even the grass itself sounded like it was like giving a guess at that point. It wasn't really telling me, it was just being kind of vague. Very vague, but maybe that's just because it's just grass. But I appreciate it nonetheless, and he kind of like pets over it a little bit.
It's just... I didn't expect this all to happen. Like, I knew something, like, you could tell something would happen, but I didn't think it would be as bad to this extent.
I knew that he would take the eye, but I didn't expect him to use that eye to break open the veil and let everything catastrophic as such as that come all at once. Will Kiradel even be standing?
I don't think so anymore.
I think so either.
I think that's also the reason we got teleported away.
Mm-hmm. But the spell was incomplete because as he did that, he got stabbed by a golden blade before we got whisked away. Wonder where he was trying to send us.
I honestly don't know.
Either. And the other two look really hurt, so I wonder if more will come down from wherever to help, or will they just... I don't know. What does this even mean?
We can only hope that more of them will try and help. Because yes, we were one of the reasons that caused it, but he is the main reason for this whole destruction. And if he can't be stopped, I don't know how far he'll go.
Right. And I even worry more because what about our grove? The grove that we're trying to save. Will they be okay?
I hope so, but we're gonna have to, I guess, find out. Nothing is right anymore. We could think something is safe, and we could get there and it's gone. For all we know.
No. I'm just not sure.
All happened so fast. I just can't believe it.
It really did. I just didn't think anything like that would happen.
Would you like me to roll a perception check? DM.
Nope. You guys can go ahead and wake up Emmeline, Sanasha, and Rosad.
You know what's gonna happen. Sadasha is gasping for air as you wake her up.
In this place, at this point, it's so commonplace that Emmeline just kind of starts her morning routine. She lights one of her cigarettes, and there is no fire to cook breakfast on, so she's just gonna chew on some probably very stale bread.
Nasha will linger for like 10 minutes, just shaking.
Rosadi stands up, immediately just walks a little bit off into the grass and lights a cigarette. Just watch.
Can I get a perception check from one of you, please? Straight roll.
Who wants to do it? I can do it.
Go for it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Sanasha's gonna be like late into this. She's just.
Let's say 17.
17, thank you.
Yep.
You all right over there, Sanasha?
She gets up and just like wipes tears from her eyes. How many people?
I don't know. A lot.
How can I ever face them again? How can I ever look anyone in the eye and not be the person who murdered a city, murdered a god?
You could look at it in a very individualistic stance, you know? I mean, what did you really do to contribute to it? I mean, you threw on a great party trick with Naoki. There's no shame in that. I don't,
Just, I have to think of
Which,
the fact that we tricked a king and now he's dead. And he's been turned into a sword that was used to strike down the gods.
That is worrying. I'm also a bit worried that the souls of the people of the city are going to be claimed by Contras. They might not even go through. Not to make it worse, but
No, just add that to the trauma bucket list for this. Yeah, that's. Thank you for that thought. I was okay before, but now I have to think about the fact that not only did we kill them, but we may have led them to their eternal torture and doom. That's great. I'm good. We're fine. We're heroes.
do you want some of this? She'll kind of offer over her cigarette.
No. All I can think of when I smell that is the smell of bodies burning.
Good. Okay, I can accept that for you. I worry that it will cripple us if we linger on what could have, should have, would have been. Maybe we just try to focus on repenting. Yeah.
I'd rather try to undo some of the damage than... The only one I have to apologize to is my loved ones when I come back, and I don't tell them the horrible thing I did so they didn't have to suffer.
Is that what you're saying you're going to do? Just not tell them?
How would she have felt if she knew?
Who?
What? The deal you signed, this Valerie you carry around.
Are you asking me what I think Valerie would think of this? Is that what you're asking me?
How can we look, and I know she's gone, but how can we look in the eyes of someone we love and say what we did and be okay?
I know for almost a fact Valerie would have loved that scheme. The consequences of the scheme, different. But
I mean, the heist was really fun. It was really neat.
that's exactly what she would say. Mm-hmm.
Naoki and I did our best, and I felt a little alive for all of the doubts I had about this, and that makes it actually worse because I had fun.
As this conversation is happening, Rosette, you start to see the mist surrounding the campsite start to take a little bit of a humanoid form.
Like one humanoid form?
Just one. Like some mist begins to gather and start to do a loose humanoid form.
Rosette's gonna kind of pretend he doesn't notice and then walk closer to it. Like as if he's aiming for past it.
Okay, good. Make a deception check.
All right. So 14.
14. Trying to trick the very god of deceit is something, Rosette. The mist speaks. Sanasha and Emmeline hear it.
Come here.
On my way.
Check in with my humble servants.
Deal's done, isn't that enough?
It is, and that is why I'll be leaving you alone. You have nothing further to fear from me. Your petty gods protected you. I sent them away to lick their wounds for quite some time. I doubt they'll be healing anytime soon. And I now have my kingdom on the mortal plane.
If anyone here has any fear, it sounds to me like it is you. Otherwise, you wouldn't lock us away here wherever this is.
I didn't know such thing. A half-rate spell from a half-rate wizard turned god. Simply gone awry and taken you. The mist looks around in the surrounding area. Somewhere I do not know.
Is that a lie?
Does it matter?
From you? Not really.
I just came to give my final thanks for your service, and our deal is indeed complete. I wish you all the best. And the mist dissipates.
Well, hopefully that's the last we see of that piece of shit. But I really don't want it to be the last time we see him.
It won't be. I don't know. Probably not.
No. Hopefully we can make sure that he loses his kingdom we gifted him.
You may all mark your character sheets for a long rest.
Yay! Do we regain our temporary or our hit point loss on a long rest, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you begin to stir and wake and pack up your camp, you begin to hear the creaking of a cart. Wheels unoiled, being pulled along a nearby road. A hooded figure steering. And the curious thing is that the cart is being drawn by a pair of zombied undead horses. Their ribs showing. One is just a skull upon its head. The other one is missing an eye. The figure stops the cart, pulling on the reins. The horses let out a sickening whinny as they pull and halt. The voice calls out, "Hello?"
Hello. How are you this fine day?
Pulling back their hood is a furbolg. His lips on the half of his face are withered and scarred and pulled back, revealing his back jaw. He has one eye that seems to nearly want to pop out of its socket at any moment, but it's swollen and bulbous. Other than that, he wears a tunic made from a simple gray material. His hair slicked black and back. Are you travelers by chance? You seem to be lost.
Fair.
This is true. Do you know where we are, by chance?
Well, you are close to my home. In fact, I have a cottage just up the road. Would you like to perhaps hop in the cart and I can take you that way?
It's a very gracious offer.
Does this entity seem to be on the up and up? Like, is there like, is this assertion like she's trying to like figure out what his? Does he seem trustworthy?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, it's an 18. It's like the best insight check.
Although he seems to be a little out of the ordinary, there's nothing about his words that seem immediately hostile.
You travel.
Oh, guys.
I mean, I always lose track of the time of the day. Is it day or night right now?
It is early afternoon. I'm sorry, but I do need to get to my estate up the road. You're welcome to come and get your bearings, or even me along your way down the lonely road.
We'll rouse our companions from their catnap, and I think we'll join you so we can get our bearings. It's so easy to get turned around here.
Yes. Morgashan Plains, a dangerous place to those who do not know the way.
The Morgashan Plains? Have we ever heard of that before?
Make a history check.
Sure. It's a 5.
Can everyone make a history check? Or
Nope. We're gonna leave it
Okay.
at that. Not a familiar wording to you.
Oh, the Morgashan Plains, of course, yes. Sinasha looks completely baffled.
I was thinking that check. If anybody would know, it would have been Sinasha specifically. So she gets to be the one to make the check.
As Emmeline is approaching this cart to try to find a spot to hop onto or in, she's gonna ask, not to be rude, but how did you see us over there in the grass? Is it just the high vantage point?
No, it was Mittens. Crawling out from the grass and jumping up onto the car is a black cat with white paws.
Cute.
The cat seems cute and then turns to show that it is also undead.
It's still cute, though.
Ribcage
Still
showing
pretty
with its
cute.
black matted fur. That's that arm.
Nice kitty as he like hops into the cart.
Is there enough room in the back of the cart for all of us?
It's a decent sized cart. There's a few crates back there, but you can sit on top of them. They're no problem.
are there any of the crates open?
Nope. They're all nailed shut.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, let's head down the road.
He takes out a whipping stick essentially and just taps the back of the horses, and the cart lurches and you begin to travel. He looks back at the cart and gives you a smile. So, what brings you to these parts? Here for business or pleasure?
Both?
There's pleasure here.
Of course. Although I will say that I have not seen travelers in some time.
It's a bit of a funny situation, really.
Pray tell.
We kind of it was a surprise, right? We got a surprise and we were sent here. No idea that we were going to be sent here. So that's why we're a bit lost at the moment.
Dear gods, that is quite the ordeal that you are in.
That's more literally than figuratively in that particular nomenclature, but I
mean, news travels fast. Have you heard of any any big news events from around? From around.
Nothing of note that should I be aware of something, of course. I'm more than happy to take any news with me on my travels from to and there and to.
Well, the Kingdom of Drellworm just fell.
Oh, is that so? That's unfortunate. I'm sure there is a lot of material that was lost in the process.
You material, you mean like the crystal? Or...
Yes.
Okay. Looks at the skeletal horses grimly for a moment.
What's the closest city to her?
The closest city would be... Oh, let's see. We're quite far from any large city, mostly villages from here and there.
Okay. What's the closest village then?
Oh, very few villages have names. Simply they exist. A collective of beings wanting to create a community for a better life. There is strength in numbers, of course.
How come you don't live in a village?
I like to stick to my work. I can freely practice it. Of course, I'm a hobbyist here and there, an undertaker of sorts.
Oh, that's fascinating. You're an undertaker.
Yes, very economical. I resurrect those of the dead and of weaker materials and put them to use on my farm.
I see. Okay. Let's say our companion here was a coroner in her previous profession. Studying and preparing the bodies for undertakers to take care of.
That's right. If there was any suspicious activity that took place in order for their death to occur, I discovered it.
Yeah. So, you're in the same line of business in some ways, though.
In some ways, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The car continues to bump along this dirt road. Eventually,
she could bring them back too.
Emerging from the mist is a farmhouse, white painted, well kept, with a picket fence along the front of the boundary. As you look, the mist seems to clear slightly, and you can make out the forms of zombies and skeletons tilling the fields, working the land. Some animals do exist here, and they don't appear to be undead, but he continues along and parks the cart and ties the horses.
Quite a beautiful setup that you have here.
Thank you. It's, as the soul leaves the body, it is important to make use of what we are given.
Definitely.
What do you grow here?
Oh, things here and there. I keep it a temperate climate, vegetables mostly. The livestock provides other type of husbandry goods, There's a high demand for beef at the moment in the local villages.
Excuse me if I'm blunt, but do you need to eat a living meat like we would?
To eat? Yet I do not eat as often as one might think.
Curious.
Come in. You may warm yourselves by my fire, and you're under my protection as long as you are here. He takes his hand and a small blade from his pouch, and he slices his hands to show you the blood.
They still bleeds, yeah.
Oh.
Are there like some weird like hooks spread across the farmland by any chance, or no? Nothing like that? Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
What would we need protecting?
Is there like a...
We just walked into the mist, guys. That's all I'm saying. We walked into the fog.
The world
The
is
entity
dangerous,
beckons.
young elf. There are all sorts of things that go and prowl in the night, wanting to tear the flesh from your bones, and soon enough, the next thing you know, you're more material to work with.
You're very vague with a lot of your answers.
Knowledge is power, and ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Which do you want to be?
Well, I'm trying to be knowledgeable, but I'm not allowed, apparently.
Well then, come inside, break bread with me.
Is there a sofa in there for like a place to sit?
Walking in, the house is well furnished, has very Victorian type furniture, high back chairs, ravens that are kind of like across the back of the chairs, like carved into the wood. A lot of taxidermied animals along the walls, that sort of thing. In one room in particular, as you're like walking in, you see that there are alchemical sets and bubbling vials and that sort of thing. Oh, would you strapping men be willing to carry in those crates for me and just set them there in that room?
How heavy are they?
They're quite heavy. I assume that you are also very capable, yet my manners and upbringing allowed me to ignore that. I apologize.
Yeah. Logistically, what Sunasha tries to lift one, is it heavy enough that she can only lift one?
It's like between 80 to 100 pounds. Not too heavy.
So she'll take two at a time then.
There's like 2 crates, so that's about it.
Yeah, she'll just do the like big like one on each shoulder, carrying them in.
I do believe I have some stew on the pot. If you are hungry, I can fetch you some, perhaps.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Sure.
For me, at
Yes,
least.
I would be more than happy to fetch you some stew. He shuffles away into the kitchen, leaving you in the parlor.
This is weird.
Are you sure you want to eat pet stew?
He said it was normal.
I don't think it's gonna be pet. Yeah, he said beef was trending. I mean, you know, he's a little odd, but he's being real nice. He's being very generous to us, opening his home.
I'm just surprised the beef is trending, because like back home, beef prices are at an all-time high.
That's why we gotta turn to insects. I've been on that wave.
Good protein.
He comes back momentarily carrying some bowls of stew, and there are a couple skeletons as well following to help him carry these things. He sets them down on a dining table next to the parlor, allowing you to sit and enjoy.
What does the
Does it look weird or?
Yeah.
Meg, let's do for this one a survival check.
Who's making
Both
that?
of us or just one of us?
Can I
Whoever
do
wants to
that?
go with advantage. Why
I gotta
not?
play
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Come on, second roll. Go for me. It's 12, I guess, because I used up all my good rolls in combat.
Your 5
12.
nat 20s.
I mean,
My
it
5
appears to
natural
be.
20s.
It seems to be like a beef-based stew. Very hearty broth.
Yeah.
There are some carrots and potatoes in there. Some stewed onions as well. The broth has like a bit of a creamy texture to it. The beef is very tender and kind of just like falls apart as you go to like stab it with your forks or cutlery.
So good and tasty.
It is delicious, yes.
This is fantastic.
Have
It's
you
good.
considered...
What is your name?
Oh,
My
yeah.
name is Mortis.
Mortis? Really? That is such a coincidence. Wow.
Really?
Yes. I just recently had a dragonelle named Mortis, but I called him Mort for short.
Interesting. And where is he now?
We got separated in the previous event that we told you about before we got sent here. Unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. I have lost a few pets of my own. Granted, Mittens was brought back. It's
amazing.
Over by a cart passing by.
Oh.
That's why I got into the line of work I am in today.
Do you have any maps of the area? Or do you just traverse it by knowledge? What
I
you
don't
know?
have any maps, but you should be able to find one in the nearby city about 3 days journey from here to the north. Excuse me.
It's like, is that the character or you? Because that was real.
Your excuse, of course.
I was hoarse.
3 days north, then. We'll start there. We're all very appreciative of your help and your generosity. So,
Is it a safe walk there or treacherous?
The path is dangerous. The moment you step off these lands, you'll be prone to all sorts of things that lurk in the shadow and mist. But hopefully, you are very capable. I see that some of you have weapons, and I can smell magic on some of you as well.
Magic is a smell?
Oh, yes, to the trained nose, like spices in a good stew.
Huh. So, like, allspice or cloves? Sorry, you were being figurative and not literal.
there you go. It was an interesting question.
Yes, the city of Ashis is just to the north, about 3 days' journey.
And you said it was late afternoon now?
Yes, it is the afternoon. Can't you tell?
We just slept through the night.
I guess
how can
time
it be?
is hard to tell here from time to time to the tourist.
Yeah, where the clouds, the lingering mist, it's not something I grew up experiencing. We could see the sunrise, the moon's crest as they passed by. Here you can't see any of it. You just see a silver light and mist.
Like it's permanently dusk.
Yes, for protection of some citizens.
With like sharp teeth?
From time to time.
Sorry, are we in the Sanguisian Empire?
Were you not aware?
I think we'd kind of guess at this point. Yeah.
I just thought it was a myth.
Well, I mean, we've had encounters with envoys and diplomats from your nation before, and I believe, based on some of what I've heard, some members of this party are on good terms with some important figures. So I don't think we'd be entirely unwelcome here, right?
Oh, no.
This is correct.
Living and undead are welcome here. I don't know why you would assume otherwise.
Well,
what do they tell of our fair empire outside the mountain range?
Well, in most places, the undead and use of necromancy is considered to be taboo. And also, no one, so far as I'm aware, makes it into the Empire through the pass.
Few make their way through the pass, mostly those wanting to trade the souls of others, but those doing the trading are quickly dispatched and the souls saved. You'll find Arshis just to the north, about 3 days' journey. The Blackshires are the presiding Baron and Baroness of the city, and there's some villages along the way. Feel free to stop and take in the scenery. It is a shame the preconceived notions that some have about the Sangesian Empire, but many of those come by the life of the undead are not done by their own choices, and so a safe haven was created for those of both sides of the knife to exist simultaneously, of course.
And has everyone here recovered from the plague that spread in recent months?
Yes. I'm very happy to know that the plague has ended amongst some of my fellow friends in the nearby areas.
It had spread far along the continent. It was not just in the Empire, so...
My final question, forgive my ignorance. Lady Darthbine, which city is she from?
The porcelain lady is quite far away from where we are now, the far northern reaches of the Empire.
Okay. That's worth keeping in mind. She's one of our best connections, so it might be best to try to get a message to her or something. But we'll start with the city to the north.
Very well. You're welcome to stay as long as you need to, and
the stew
is good.
So good.
I'm happy to hear it. Well, the most I can offer you are some rations to help you along your way. How fare your stores for the journey?
Is our currency even accepted here, or is there a different kind of
I'm not
trading
charging you
system
for
here?
hospitality. I have far more than I could possibly handle myself.
I appreciate your generosity. It's always nice to be able to rely on the kindness of strangers.
Indeed it is.
I'm Sanasha, by the way. You've given your name.
I'm Emmeline.
Naoki.
He regards each of you as you say your names.
Who's that?
Renatus.
Percy.
a pleasure to meet all of you. I recommend you leave in the morning.
It would be good.
Okay.
It's a full moon tonight. You don't want to go beyond the realm of the farm.
Don't go at night, okay? And do you need some help
I
on
didn't
the farm?
say that don't go at night. I said during the full moon.
The full moon, right? I was just wondering, do you need any help around so we can repay you for your hospitality, or?
No need. You are here under my protection, and I must provide you shelter and safety by law.
Of course. Thank you again.
Are there any books in this parlor?
A few here and there.
Could I kind of just pick them up, peruse through them, scan through, see if there's anything interesting? Maybe there's one that talks about the region or history of something or anything to help get some context.
So you pull one book off the shelf and you begin to read through it. What languages do you speak?
I can comprehend languages, which is what I will go ahead and do. Bam.
This is a book that is basically fairy tales, but they are much more dark and morbid. Speaking of hunters that go looking for children in the night to bring into the sunlight, that sort of thing. Things that are meant to scare children into being good or just having night terrors. Nothing here gives you necessarily like history.
I like the stories though. This one here, it seems like it's meant to scare what? Vampire children? That's hilarious. You never see something like this in Illyria or anything. What do you think? She'll kind of motion to it, to Sinasha and Naoki and Rosad and Percy and the entire group.
Is it in?
What languages? What languages do you speak?
Is it in Elvish, Orc, or Common?
It is not.
Yeah, it just looks like.
Is it in?
Can you give like a general description of what the figures look like?
They are very geometrical in many ways, and also jagged and seem like they're kind of clawed at some points as you get across some of them.
So it's
the black speech of Mordor.
Any draconic, dwarvish, elvish, or halfling?
Oh my goodness, no.
Fucking
any Sylvan or Infernal?
Y'all, can you give me 5 seconds?
What about abyssal or celestial?
Oh Lord.
Is it a telepathic? It's actually in Goblin.
Oh, thank God. This is indeed written in Abyssal.
Yes. Rare Renatus W, let's go.
I didn't know you liked fairy tales so much, Renatus.
It's just, what are those characters?
I guess Renatus will begin to translate.
Oof, that's grim.
Not like that.
As you're kind of gathered around this book, you don't hear him approach, but a few hours have passed. It's not what you imagine being like later in the evening, getting like ready to start turning in for the night. And as you're reading this book and like gathered around this flame of the candle, right next to your ear, Sinasha, you hear, "It's a thrilling tale, isn't it?"
What?
It's Mortis.
Yeah. It's a good tale, yeah. Looks confused. Sorry. It's interesting. Fairy tales are so much less grim than that, right?
Oh, it just depends on who's telling the story.
I mean, it does, yeah. I was always more into stories of heroes.
Heroes are often the ones that write their own stories, are those who witness it. You know, it is getting rather late this evening. I think I might turn in. You'll find that there are ample bedrooms upstairs, and for three of you, and the four there to the right.
Of course.
I do not have internal plumbing. I apologize, but there is an outhouse.
So he has exactly enough rooms for all of us.
Appears so.
Don't question it. Is the
Where are your
outhouse
fields?
within fields?
It's out behind the pond.
Where grows the crops?
What if something calls out to you from beyond? Don't follow the light.
You're just not looking for toilet paper?
There's some sturdy leaves I've dried and hung in there.
Right. I'm going to go get myself set up. Thank you, Mortis.
It's my pleasure.
The Dragonelle.
Probably dead.
Hey, Sinasha, he'll Percy will pull out his holy focus.
Okay, thank
you. Do you think you could fix this?
What's it made out of?
It's just silver. I plated it in gold to make it look fancy, but
Probably.
thanks.
Maybe not.
Thank
maybe
you.
not the same material. But
That's fine.
Spare gold.
I mean, you can use these coins.
You know how
He'll
to
give
save
you
what is-
10 gold coins, I guess.
Yeah. So she's gonna.
Do you have a forge available to melt gold and smith?
You don't have to do it right now. Just whenever you get a
I
chance.
mean, I do have smithing tools. If I ask Mortis, does he have a pot that he'd be willing to let me melt some gold in?
I do not have anything that can withstand that heat.
Okay.
I can try to fix it for you, Percy.
Oh, please.
Could I try casting the cantrip mending on this holy symbol?
Sure.
You can certainly try.
So as you begin to cast mend, it begins to mend the crack within the holy symbol. And then there is a white burning light, as it doesn't harm you, but you feel like this pulse of energy shoot out as it rejects the mend.
I guess I
Oh,
cannot
dear.
fix this for you.
Whoa.
What does that?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Cool.
Here's your symbol back.
Thanks.
Sinasha's seen this.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the clues.
So, can Sinasha, because they've got some time, whittle a symbol out of wood matching Tora's mark and see what happens?
I'll say that it'll take you some time to work on. Whittling is not an exactly quick thing to do.
Yeah.
It'll take you several hours past today.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to work on that over time.
Yeah.
So as Mortis goes and turns in for the evening, the house kind of like creaks and groans as it's kind of caught in this wind that blows back and forth, like an old house would. It's as you guys take steps around the area, because you haven't quite gone to bed yet. Take steps around the area, and floorboards creak, door hinges moan as well. Renatus, you hear a voice. All of you hear this voice. Renatus. Come outside.
I don't think I'm meant to listen to that.
Well, I mean, I was planning on going out anyway.
I mean, so far, voices that have been whispering to me have proved helpful so far. And he'll go outside.
I'll walk out with him.
Into the front yard. What is that, Razan?
I just said, oh, God.
Then I was just gonna go out while slowly whittling on a piece of wood.
Stepping in the front yard and standing beyond the gate, where you kind of like, the gate has a wooden board sign across the top of it that has all sorts of bones and charms that are hanging from, kind of swaying back and forth in the wind. And just on the other side of it, at the edge of your vision where the mist is, you see 3 figures. One of a small girl, one of a middle-aged woman, and the last is an old crone. As you blink, they swap places back and forth.
I've met these figures before, right? If I remember correctly.
You have.
Okay.
If you like, you can make a religion check. You want a more direct answer?
I'll certainly try. That is a 13, Chris.
13. It's not a high DC for you.
Okay.
Yelna, the goddess of the underworld, is often depicted as a 3-faced goddess. She is very similar from what you would see Hecate as in other mythologies, the Fates, that sort of thing. She gets a lot of inspiration from appearing, or even Ra, who goes through the cycles of life as he crosses across the sun. So she often comes to people in the form of a young girl, a woman, and a crone.
My lady, is it actually you?
It is.
It is. It's been quite some time.
It has.
I am not too proud of the things we've done. While supposing to be your champion.
Go on.
But I have not faltered in my faith in hopes that I may pray for your guidance. And if I needed any guidance, now is when I would need it more than ever.
Ask your questions, Renatus.
How do we fix this?
You can't. You have caused destruction on this world. It is irreversible.
You have failed us. Step out, so you may repent for what you've done.
Notice, don't do that. He told us not to go out past.
He's just kind of staring out.
All three figures raise their arm out, gesturing for you to step out.
It might not be them.
What if it is?
Talk from in here.
Repent or lose our favor. Return to the earth from whence you came, and we brought you back.
Before I submit myself to my repentance, may I ask, who was it that gave my last task?
All your tasks come from us.
It was quite an interesting task, I should say.
It is not safe in that house, Renatus. The necromancer plots your demise. More bodies for the farm. Do you allow this insult against your goddesses to go unanswered?
It's up to you, but I don't think you should.
I don't.
According to you, you are no longer my goddesses, considering I failed you.
There is a pause as these three figures stop and stare at you. You watch as their faces begin to twist and snarl. Jaws unhinge. Howls can be heard. And then there is a shriek as they let out a shrill, high-pitched scream and dissolve into the mist.
Oh, so you heeded my warning. That is the kind of danger you can expect on the road.
And what happens next will be a story for another time. I really thought I was going to get you there. But you know, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'd like to thank all of our role players for being in tonight's session, as we've had a world affecting event as we've continued on to this story. And you know, it's I'm really lore. And finally you're in the Singizi Empire. Maybe you'll get the last half of your map soon, who knows. I definitely have it done. I definitely have the map done.
I mean, you're the one who sent us here.
I am. So I want to thank our role players, and I'm going to pass it on over to Jeremiah, who plays Rosad in this campaign.
Yeah, pretty crazy fallout from the heist yesterday, or yesterday in game, but last week, the city Kiradel fell, and That was really scary. But the cool part is that we got to see 3 of the Seekers fighting together against an evil guy. That was pretty cool.
Not Mordecai though.
Not Mordecai. But
Hydro.
Yeah, we already experienced that Kydro situation. But yeah, great session. We're in the Singesian Empire, a place that we've been wondering about for a long time in this campaign. I can't wait to see what else happens here. And with that, I'll pass it over to Renatus himself, played by Quentin.
Hey, thank you so much, Jeremiah. Yeah, wow. Yeah. What a session. Okay. I don't know how we are. I think that makes what, our 3rd city that we've had come crumbling down because of us now at this point.
In this campaign?
As Prestige Encounters as a whole.
I think it's been a lot more than 3.
Probably, man. Okay, our 3rd Empire. How about that?
Well, I mean, it
was just a city.
That's a whole country. There's a whole nation we destroyed here. But
True.
the
Never mind.
Seekers did worse. They
That is true.
dropped entire floating kingdoms. So
Yeah, and kind of made magic go all screwy for a few years there.
Only 9.
Only 9.
For nothing.
For nothing. Anyway. Yeah, wow. Some great combat tonight. Renatus got to show off a little bit there that he's not just be like, oh, I'm just gonna give into my blind faith. Yeah. I honestly don't have much to say because that was a great session. But yeah, so like I said, I ain't got much else to say other than thank you to everyone who was chatting up in chat tonight and watching and joining us here tonight. And thank you to all of our wonderful role players for bringing this amazing story together. And speaking of amazing stories, thank you to our wonderful DM Michael for bringing us here each and every week that we can to put this story on for all to see. So,
better words have never been spoken there, Quentin.
Yeah, I know. I'm
eloquently.
very tired. So I'm going to shut up talking now, and I'm going to pass it over to the one and only Sanasha, played by Guy.
Yeah, that was an epic battle surrounded by one of the worst tragedies in the history of me playing D&D that wasn't directly caused by just me, as Casimir. Yeah, 5 natural 20s. So that was crazy, and we saved 3 lives who probably ran off and got killed anyways, but, at least we tried. But yeah, big world-shaking moments. 3 of the new gods have been, badly beaten. We've given Contras an entire kingdom to build his own dominion, and now we get to see the cool undead kingdom that is, a mystery to all of us. And all we can say is I'm really excited to see what happens next in the story that we're crafting together. So I'm going to pass it on to the man of the hour with his broken faith, Percy.
Yeah. That was cool. I saw my god in flesh. I then think he might be dead. Which is not cool. Or at least not very powerful now. Or less powerful, I guess.
Just licking his wounds, that's what they said.
Yeah, that could mean anything. Who knows? I watched lava take people over, or Lavre. All I know is that he's just controlling them now. Who knows? Maybe. That would not be cool. And maybe they're licking their wounds to come back and kill us.
It'll be your parents.
Oh, damn. What the hell? No, good fun session. I like the vibe of the Sangesian Empire so far. I'm hoping everyone's as nice as this random guy we found. And yeah, not much else to say. So with that, I'll pass it on to Chloe, who plays Emmeline.
I'm going to have to concur with the idea. Super chill vibes in the current area that we're at. I'm super excited to explore the complexity that has to do with Emmeline's lack of interest in necromancy now, and then them being here in what could be described as the necromancy hot tropolis. So, who knows? But regardless, other than that, exhilarating fights, as we've already discussed, and I guarantee we're going to see Contrast again. So, feel free to tune in every week and watch us get closer to beating him up for what he did. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to pass it over to Naoki, who is played by Isaac.
It was a really good session. Got to see a world-ending disaster. Possibly. We definitely lost the Kingdom of Drailworm. Maybe even more. But, we'll just have to see next time. Pretty much everything's been echoed, so I'm just gonna pass it over to Talia, played by Megan.
So, that was an interesting session. However, in that entire fight, I think I only got hit for once, barely took any damage whatsoever, so I was feeling quite invincible during that, compared to some of the rest of you who were not doing so great. And then have Emmeline accidentally killing 5 people, but we saved like 3, so yeah. We're doing great, guys. We're doing so great at saving people at the minute. Definitely. I don't think I actually have anything else to add that hasn't already been said. I think that was really fun, really good. Thank you very much, Michael. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Megan, and thank you to all of our viewers for this evening, people in chat and all the platforms that we do. And you can see us next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/LichSouls, or any of our other streams throughout the week. We are going to be rating a channel here in a bit, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But until next time, I have nothing else to say other than bye.
Bye bye.